Hey wolves, and welcome back to Vampyr. Let's see. Don't think we checked what we could craft last time. We don't have any of these, so let's get one. 5, 3, 2. Let's get another one of those. Weapons. Which one is our current? It's this one. 4, we need good handle parts. We have to keep an eye after that. Hey Rito! Small weapons. I don't actually remember. Yeah, this one. Good handle parts. Is that our new one? Do we actually have that attached? Guess we have. Let's take a look before we continue. Yeah, we do have that one. So we have only blue ones there. That's good. And our mesmerize level is 2. Let's see. You got a new game today? Mist. Nice. And we have to go over there. Well, I got up a little before 8, 7 something. And then I started with the video today from last Tuesday of Vampyr, and I'm almost done editing, rendering, and uploading every episode of what is it? Tomb Raider from last stream. Tomorrow I'm going to Wishes and borrowing the game from him. Okay. Oh, that will be hard. What? Can we please? Sorry. So long since I played. Give me some life. Oh my god. What is a T for that? Use a lot of blood. Come on. No, I don't get anything to loot from those if I'm not the one killing them. Use more blood. So yeah, I'm not done with the Tomb Raider stuff. It turned out to be 9 episodes. Is there still a person up here now? No, he's not respawned. Okay. So you can say I have been busy. I actually have another friend asking me, so what are you doing today? And I said, oh, I just have to do this Tomb Raider stuff, and then I'm done for today, and I have a stream later. And he said, oh, don't overwork yourself. And I said, no, I would never do that. Oh, it is here. This is... What is it? This one? Yeah. And let's take... What? I'm supposed to take the one I had 3. You. There. 3. What the? Okay, maybe he's... Let's see if we can see a rat. We need more blood.
I have this thirst for blood.
Yeah, you do. And we need more.
Despicable.
Yeah, we just killed the level
I
22.
have this thirst for blood.
Well, me and Vicious are not really going to do much.
I can't believe I'm doing
I'm
this.
just driving down there with my sister and borrowing... what is it called? Well, the other Tomb Raider game.
Seems like the guard of Prewen is on Sean Hampton's trail too.
What the... Can you... Please, no, you cannot, apparently. Oh my god. Can we please get out of that flamethrower? This is going to be a hard match. He's still burning me there. Who are you calling Worman? Ooh! I actually got a pistol. That's apparently what happens when you beat the boss. Yeah. For some reason I didn't like him. But yeah, Vicious has Rise of the Tomb Raider on Xbox.
The wounds on this corpse are deep, the result of rabid rage. If this is Sean's doing, he's become a murderous beast.
Oh, so it was only a halfway boss thingy. Let's get ourselves some life. Well, I don't even know if we are going to use enough time. I have enough time for that. I would like to see if I could stream the rest of Tomb Raider. I call it Tomb Raider 2013 because it's just called Tomb Raider like the original Tomb Raider. Oh, there was a way up here, I think. Nope. Where did I get that idea from? So you're on the other side of the wall, okay. Well, I can see there's people over there, but going this way or going... I think we're going through here. If possible. Apparently it's not possible. So yeah, there might be some early streams.
Easy does it, boys. He's done for. Fuck his fast.
Begun has now also hosting. Nice. But where are the person that fall down? I know, mind. Ooh. So yeah, I was also in the Toughtman stream for like 5 minutes or something while setting up today's stream. That was fun. It's been a long time since I have talked with Toughman. So I'm not sure we're running the right way anymore. That looks like a nice new weapon. Why can we not take that? Anything else? Nope. I keep getting bullets. Just because I could. Those lesser immortals. What was it they call it? Lesser vampires. They're still very dependent on which level they are, but some of them is actually not that hard anymore. We have to go all the way up there, so I'm totally running the wrong way. Is that? I think we have seen that before. Is it just because we have opened so much that it keeps saying that we got new stuff? Nice axe. Okay, I cannot destroy that, so we are apparently in an area where we cannot use our powers. That was sad. I like using my powers. Any plans on streaming it or making some videos on it? Well, Rise of the Tomb Raider? Yeah, that's the reason I'm borrowing it. If it's Mist we're talking about now, then no, I don't believe so. And I am, as soon as I have the money, I will be going down to the store and get what's it called? Hey, who are you? Have I talked to you before?
Mr. Throgmorton.
Oh, the
Dr.
game,
Reid, can I be of any assistance?
the new one.
Have you noticed anything suspicious lately?
Nothing I can do. I have talked to you. I have no more.
Goodbye.
Okay.
And
Have
good
seen you
hunting,
before.
Mr. Throgmorton.
Oh yeah, that's the vampire hunter.
Yeah, people are still working at this time.
Are we back at the? No, this cannot be the Pembroke Hospital.
It's locked, all right. It's locked, all right.
Everything is locked.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid. May I have your attention for a minute?
Good evening, sir. My name is Giselle Paxton, but I don't
Oh,
have
you
time
have to do
for
something
men
else.
like you.
Have
Don't
we
even
met
by
before?
phone.
No,
Saw
but
that
I just
before.
need to look at your fancy clothes to know that you must be desperate to visit the docks at night.
That's quite judgmental of you.
Sir, I've led enough strikes when I had a job to identify you as an enemy of the working class.
I'm just lonely doctor vampire hybrid thingy. Yeah, hybrid between doctor and vampire.
May I ask what you do for a living?
I'm killing myself scraping for a living. And you? Have you ever had to struggle in your entire life?
A doctor who has been to war and now is a vampire. Yeah, he has struggled. Thank you so much for the follow, Hydrarius. Oh my god. English.
As I told you,
there.
I'm a doctor. You have to work a lot to earn that title.
Oh, a doctor. Born with money in a nice house, were we? Was Daddy a banker or a doctor himself?
Oh my god. She simply do not like us. Can we kill her? She is too mesmerized, so technically we could. But how is her? She only gives 1,000 experience. But she is healthy. Maybe
Why
if we
such
learn a
hatred?
bit more about her.
Are you judging me by my clothes and my job?
Of course I am. Fuck, you're so blind. You don't even see your privilege. Lazy people like you disgust me.
Yeah. Totally lazy. What did you do under World War One? Huh? Okay. Be quiet. Lazy woman.
What can you tell me about this vicinity?
Tell you what, just spend a few weeks here, and then ask me that question again. If you're still alive, I mean.
If you have something to say, say it. I'm getting tired of all this.
I don't like her.
You want information instead? Well, here's some for you. Giselle Paxton does not like you at all, Doctor.
That's okay, I don't like you
You
either.
don't know me, Miss Paxton, and yet you see me as an enemy.
Your manners, your clothes, your words tell me everything about you, sir. I know your kind, and you don't belong here.
Oh no, Miss Paxton, you really don't know my kind. You have no idea who I am.
All right, okay. No need to get all worked up.
I really want to just kill her.
I'm looking
But we
for
can
Sean
get more
Hampton.
experience if we
Can you
wait.
help me?
What is it you want? Does he owe you money? Has he displeased your Royal Highness? I'm no snitch, Mr. Fancy Pants.
I would really like... Just press Q... No, we are waiting. When we've talked to people here, we can
Well, I'll
better
leave you for now. Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
see what we get out of it. Maybe if we see if she's not a pillar, it would be... Oh, she's down here. She's not a pillar. She has an unknown relationship here. Am I... Yeah, that is the dogs. So we should not kill him as of yet. Even though 6,000 experience would be so nice, but I bet this area would go for the 82% stability down to like 20 or something. If that. And still he is mesmerized 6, so we cannot do it yet. But her... We need to, as far as I know, mesmerize more people. But let's see what happens when we run around here, steal their medical supplies, and talk to people. Maybe, but just maybe. Could this be
Good
your
evening,
relationship
I'm
thing?
Dr. Jonathan Reid. Can I help you?
A fancy doctor lurking at night by the docks? Not fishy at all.
And what about you? Working outside at night in this dangerous part of town.
You want to know my secret? I'm trying to earn money. And I'm Lottie Paxton, by the way.
Much more nice. Can we help you? No, you're also healthy. You're also only 2. There's another 1,000. Well, you were kind of nice.
Is it not dangerous to work here at night?
As long as I have good legs, I can run away from trouble. The sad saint now provides me and my sister a bed and a roof. I don't want to lose that.
Are you homeless, Miss Paxton?
Mr. Hampton's night asylum is our new home now. It's a safe place for me and my sister.
So I guess the other one was your sister.
What can you tell me about the sad saint?
It's just the nickname of Sean Hampton, the sad saint of the East End. He gave me shelter, and he's not always sad.
No. Momentarily he's just hungry.
What can you tell me about this place? How are things here?
It may be okay for a strong girl like me, but a dandy doctor from the city like yourself, you better watch your back, Mr. Reid.
You really think I should go back to a safer place, miss?
No. I think you had better stay and help as many people as you can. Just avoid the wet boot boys. Those bastards are worse than the epidemic.
Well, I'm a vampire. I still don't think they could do me that
Which
much.
local dangers must I avoid?
Well, the gangs, the thieves, the drunks, the jobless. A man with your fancy clothes will attract a lot of attention.
Well, I am not someone so easily intimidated.
Glad to hear that. And if you get into trouble, you can always seek help at Sean Hampton's shelter. No one would dare to be violent there.
Nice to know. And you're not open to discuss any personal
I'm looking for
thingies.
Sean Hampton. Can you help me?
Mr. Hampton must be in his office at the night asylum he manages, I suppose. Why do you want to see him?
He was a patient of mine at the Pembroke Hospital, but he left abruptly.
I see. Well, Mr. Hampton is a discreet and dedicated man. I'm sure you'll find him soon enough.
Why not just tell me where to go?
Goodbye.
I'm going
Miss
to
Paxton.
eat all of you at some point.
Come now, Lottie. There is still much work to do.
So when I heard about the game and some of the stuff that could happen if you were just eating people, I decided we should eat people. So I do think we will mesmerize the other one, but I think we will do whatever we can
I
first
cannot enter. It's locked.
to try and get
Locked, all right.
the experience up. The more experience we get, the better. Especially since we have to heal a lot of people to keep the... What was it called again? Dum-dum-dum. Health status. So we are stable. Hostile, it will be really bad.
I know I
So
promised.
beginning to eat people, the more people you eat, the worse things get. Have we been upstairs? No, I don't think we have been upstairs. Dum 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 dum. Dum dum. Dum 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 dum. Seriously, why do you have to be pure just because you work here? I just found a crate with opium. And a lot of shillings just lying around. And, I don't know why. I feel like there could be some positive stuff down there. But it's 2 cents. Burnt leather? Nice. Don't know what we are using a burnt leather for, but there might be a reason. Don't tell me it's just... Oh. could have been better. It is saying it should be around here. Maybe I need to find somebody that has a key to that room I could not enter. Well, sometimes I would love if Mesmerize had more than eat people ability. It could be so nice if I could mesmerize one of those two girls to tell me where he is.
Lost your horse,
It's locked.
Doctor? Or are you just out of your mind?
Yeah, it is in there. Dawson and Dawson Manufacturing. So it should be somewhere here, but I only see those two women. So my thought was that it would be in here.
It's locked, all right.
Yeah, I know the door is locked. And going upstairs do not help. Because I can apparently not jump. Dum, 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 dum.
I know I promised you I'd make everything right, Mum.
I see Sean Hampton there. Oh,
Why the long face, Doctor?
he looks a bit weird.
It looks like we both have changed a lot. I must confess, it saddens me, Sean.
Put your faith in the Lord, Doctor. He has a plan for all of us. We may not always see it, but he does.
Since you left Pembroke, the amount of blood that has been shed, it's hard to believe you, Sean.
Ask what you will. As the Lord is my shepherd, I will not speak a lie to you.
Why did
Okay.
you kill Miss Jones at the Pembroke Hospital?
Killed old Harriet? You must be mad, Doctor. Why would I do such a thing?
People have been murdered. I've seen the blood. I don't believe you can be trusted.
Have a little faith, Doctor. If you will follow, I will guide you to the light.
How do you plan to do that?
Take this key of the old sewers. The entrance is by the riverbank, south from here. There you'll find all the proof you need.
Impressed, doubtful, intrigued. I'm
Very well.
intrigued.
You have definitely intrigued me. I hope you're right, Sean.
I'll be here when you return. If you still think I'm a threat then, well, I surrender myself to your judgment.
Well, I think you have read all the time. Can I steal all your stuff? Ooh, nice. Dum, dum, dum. I know you're helping the poor, but I kind of need all of this stuff. I don't know why, and I don't know for what yet. But sometime in a very near future, I will definitely need all of this stuff. Okay, so we need to go down there. La 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 la.
The vampire kills in utter silence.
Wrong way. I know we have 1,000 experience, but I'm waiting a bit with leveling up. Mostly because I don't know what to use the points for.
Better go home. Steady!
What?
The leech has Fuck, he's dead!
Oh. I'm kinda locked in here. Eat this.
Informing London's inhabitants of the presence of vampires.
Sorry, everybody. Danger is closer than you think. They are already here. Do not let them take the kingdom. See a vampire, seek for help. Ichabod, Morton, expert vampire hunter. Oh. Yeah, I like that poster too. Most of the posters and stuff you see is genuine after World War One. Some of them are actually from
What does that
the
make
beginning
you?
of World War One.
A double or a triple agent?
Double or triple agent. Yeah, I'm looking that towards me, so that's that way. So towards the building is that way. So we should go up that with the corner, and then I think this is right. Let's see. Can we spy a little on you? Anti-vampire poster. -1. Oh, so I have to put up those. So let's see this again. I mark a person. There. Nice. Christ, he's dead. I could do it. Well, stop shooting at me. I didn't do anything. Christ, he's dead. Oh yeah, I'm still in battle, so I cannot loot these. Can I put a... Apparently not. Is that because I'm in battle? And why can I not F up there? Sorry, it is the F button. Dum, 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 dum. I'm not a vermin. I'm a vampire. Big difference. It's not like I'm a rat. I'm actually killing rats. And rats are vermins. I'm an exterminator. Haha. Can I put one there? Nope. You can now be collected. Come on. I saw my F button. Oh, never mind. Ooh, ooh. For some reason, I'm not sure that the vampire poster is a real poster, but I have to see if I can figure it out online. Because these is, as far as I'm concerned, not concerned, as far as I know, they are real thingies. Where is the sewer entrance? Dum.
Take a breath in it. Watch out for them teeth! Bloody leech!
Why do they always think... Well, let's get away. Some stamina, thank you.
Take a breath of this!
Dum.
Fuck, it's fast!
Yeah, I'm fast. And hungry. Oh, maybe that is the entrance.
It's on to us! Watch out!
I like that we're level 15, but apparently I put my points pretty well. Because we are killing everything around us. We started the entire stream by killing a 22 werewolf thingy. Even though they're not called werewolves, but... I guess this is the sewer entrance. Bum 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 bum. Ba-da-da-da-dum, da-dum. Dum 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 dum. Why don't I have a recording of the national anthem of United Kingdoms? I do believe it's the same in the entire United Kingdoms.
It's
Could
locked.
be wrong. Not that way, maybe. Why do
That
this...
doesn't work. That doesn't
Okay.
work.
Why does it not work? What about this one? Nope. What about this one?
So that's it. These wheels control the water level.
But that one... Oh, because of the barrels. So my guess is that we are taking some money here. Okay, we cannot open that. My guess is that if we open... I don't think there's a way down here. Oh yeah, there's. If we open one of them, use our vampire thingy power to go in there, we can then go and destroy the barrels and close the other one and then go down a level. Money. So let's see if I'm right. I love puzzles.
That gate should shut properly now.
Ish. And we cannot go up there. We cannot go up there. So now we can shut down that. Shut down that. Nice. I still don't think we can... Oh yeah, we can. What is that doing? Oh, opening that one. Down there. I thought the level would... Oh, it's not that deep. Okay. So it allows... Oh, wrong way. It allows me to open this one. Cannot go down to that water. There are some dead people here. So I guess there will be some bad thing we will have to kill. Enter at your own risk. What risk? I'm never risking anything.
I have this thirst for blood.
Yeah, I know you have a thirst for blood. Can you just eat another rat?
This is despicable.
This is... what is it? Inspicable? I'm just about to say the same on just that. Yeah. Something is definitely working out in our
It's
favor.
locked, all right.
That is locked. Everything is locked. Ooh. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
These maggots have escaped the wrath of Ascalon for too long. It is time to purge the sewers of their filth.
You again. The one they call the sewer dog.
Hold your tongue, newborn, or I'll crush you like a maggot.
You've let the beast consume you.
Finally, a touch of lucidity.
Oh no.
Learn to respect
Oh no.
the laws of Ascalon.
I don't want to something in Ascalon. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Can I please be allowed to hit you just once in a while? Whoa.
Your name.
Give me some blood, some life, something. I missed that.
You found your death in me.
Oh, you found your death in me. You just don't know it yet.
Shall snap.
Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Ouch. We need blood. But I cannot get blood unless I can actually hit him. Oh my god.
Slow as a snail. Your blood is now mine.
You're almost dead. Give up and die with honor.
Return to
Oh my god. Come on, come on. Die, you damn thingy. Oh. Croc from Batman. That was a good one, Rito. Oh my god. I'm not even getting anything good from that. To upgrade anymore, we need blue stuff. And we got 2 green triggers. I know we just got a new pistol. And we are in chapter 3. Where? There. Nope. There. So we got this one. 40 damage. I don't know why, but I don't like using pistols. But that's everything we got. Nothing real interesting.
At least one skal escaped Virgil's wrath.
Yep. At least one. Let me guess, another boss or something. Do we have rats? I don't see rats. I would like to heal up just a little bit before we continue. This could
How could he have
seem...
made it this far? There's blood everywhere.
This could seem like the way forward. So let's go there. Oh my god, this is a maze. And this is the other. Okay, so both way got to the same place.
Safe we are, still. Drink now.
Bless you, Bridget.
This isn't the blood of a vampire, but it will quench your thirst. This is our domain, not yours. You've been warned.
Wait, I saved you from this creature. That must count for something.
Thank you. Now go. Go back to the streets and houses. There is no love lost between us, vampire. But thank you.
Sean Hampton sent me here. I believe he wanted me to find you. Who are you?
If you must know, they call me Old Bridget. And this shelter is where we live.
I'm Jonathan Reid. I'm a newborn Egon. I'm afraid I'm not sure what's going on.
I shall not bend a knee, young Ekon, but I sense your pain. Ask, and I will afford you my attention.
So is it you that Sean Hampton sent me to find?
Perhaps. The sad saint was always kind to us. He must trust you if he revealed our location.
Sean is a skal. All those I've encountered have been violent, crazed creatures. How can he be any different?
Maybe because he is the sad saint. Or perhaps because I am old Bridget of the sewer skulls.
Sean killed a patient of mine. And that's just one of the murders he's being hunted for.
If you refer to Harriet, she is now among us and under our protection.
Harriet Jones is alive. That's it. That's the proof Sean wanted me to find. I must talk to her.
No. Harriet is not alive. But you can speak to her. I must warn you. She is fragile and may not receive you warmly.
I don't understand.
She is filled with bile and hate. Her mind is sharp as a tack, but her body is so weak. I've never seen its like before. She is resting in a room on the far right of this hideout.
Thank you. I will bear that in mind.
So not all skals are mindless killers. Nice to know.
Hello, Harriet. Do you recognize me?
Yes, you were from the Pembroke Hospital. The young doctor. So full of secrets.
I've so many questions I need to ask you, Harriet. If you would.
I love questions. As for the answers, you may not like them.
What is wrong with her one arm?
I have a question of the utmost importance to ask. Will you answer?
Questions, questions, questions. The good doctor, always searching for answers.
Do you remember what you did after leaving the hospital? Did you kill anyone?
First, a question from me. You answer first.
Very well then. What do you want to know?
Are you like me? Are you also dead?
We are not dead, Harriet. Death no longer pertains to us. We are different.
I like what I am. I truly do. I relish the pain that courses through me.
I know you fled the hospital with Sean Hampton. Did you or Sean kill anyone in your flight? Anyone? Try and remember.
I will not lie. I wanted blood, and I wanted revenge, and Sean pulled me from it, brought me here instead. But the shadows heard my prayers. The shadows killed that bastard.
Shadows? Tell me what you saw.
The shadows.
Sounds interesting.
They heard me and answered. Something in the deep darkness. Quick. Deadly. It asked me if I wanted revenge. I answered, yes.
And these shadows, this presence, do you still hear it? Was it a vampire? Did Sean see it?
It spoke only to me. And now it is silent, but it is born of hatred. And it will kill again. And it hates you, Doctor. Oh, it hates you.
What makes you say that?
It whispered your name, Dr. Reid. It wanted to know who you were and where you went.
Questions about me? What did you say?
Nothing, Doctor. I said nothing. There was nothing it didn't already know. Oh, I'm tired now. Let me rest.
Oh my god, we have a lot of experience now. Oh. Stop. That one first. And then we can exit. Nope. That one. Anything I missed? No.
Have you found the answers you were looking for, young Ekon?
There is too much left unanswered. So many questions.
Get to know us. Spend time with us. And I may be willing to answer more questions.
What manner of creature is Harriet? She is different from everyone else.
I really don't know. I'm not even certain she is a skull. I've no idea as to what blood made her.
What is a skal, in fact, in your honest opinion?
The progeny of a vampire, disavowed by her maker. Perhaps a fruitless branch of a noble tree. A word used to enslave us. I cannot say.
You mentioned that vampire blood has tremendous potency. You believe it to be stronger than your own?
The vampire's sweet blood. That rich, dark wine that we crave. For it made us, and it can sustain us.
I thank you for your time, madam. I must go back to Hampton now.
Your kindness has been ample payment, Ekon. To protect us, I'll close the access to our hideout, but you can use our shortcut to reach Mr. Hampton's shelter. Just follow the arrows.
Nice.
Why do you live here, amongst the filth and vermin?
Live. Here we hide.
What are you hiding from?
From the guilt, the shame, from the hunters and the light. And of course, our past.
Why don't you leave the city? Hide somewhere far from the guard of Priwen, the Ascalon Club.
We are the sewer skulls. This is our domain. We have run as far as we can, and now we hide.
Nice to know.
Your diction
Who are you?
for words. You do not carry yourself like most skals I've encountered.
True. I'm not like most skulls.
You were once someone else. What happened to you?
It is as sad as it is long, young Ekon, but it will remain mine.
Can I be of service to you?
We ask but one thing. Reveal to no one our secrets. Do not betray us.
But I'd like to betray you. This is actually
How long
pretty
have you
friendly.
been hiding here?
Skulls have been hiding under London since vampires first entered the city.
Where did you hide before the sewers?
We claimed ancient tunnels, forgotten caverns, catacombs. We are skulls, groveling beneath the feet of our makers.
Thank you, old Bridget. I hope we'll meet again.
Yeah, I actually do. This was super interesting. So I should follow the arrows. There's more loot. Tons of loot. It's like loot heaven. Oh, the arrows is going this way. So maybe I should go the other way first. Ah, you don't need money. Do not complain or I kill all of you. Even though you're friendly. But oh my god, that battle we had just before. That was so epic.
Are you all right, sir? What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same question. Don't you know this is a quarantine zone?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid. I'm investigating the epidemic. You had better get to a safe place while you still can.
Oh, really? Well, go investigate somewhere else and leave me be.
I beg your pardon?
I said go. Leave me alone, sir.
Okay. Oh, so this was that
I
one.
cannot enter.
We can still not open it. I was wondering how we would get that. Now I know. There's probably a lot more loot down here. But I am thinking we should probably follow the arrows and get up there.
We're at your mercy. Will you end us?
No. Not unless you're really
Vampire
begging.
hunter will never find us here.
Maybe there was a shop down there, I'm not sure. Who knows?
It's locked, all right.
That is locked. Then we have to do something here. And then we can open this one. Nice. Necklace.
It's locked.
That's locked. There's so many things that are locked. So many places I would like to try and go back to and see if we could open. If everybody remembers the first episode
It's locked, all right.
with the first big boss battle, we also had something that was locked.
Welcome back,
And we could
Dr.
not go
Reid.
into.
Would you like to take communion with me now?
Sean, are you eating raw flesh?
It is the sacred flesh of the mortal lamb. Our Lord's bountiful transmutation for the sustenance of his believers. Thank you.
Sorry if you can hear my computer
I
being
am your
noisy.
most humble servant.
So, true to your word, you waited for my return.
I told you, Dr. Reid. I was a man.
Yeah, he has gone cuckoo.
Did you have words with the poor Harriet?
You make no distinction between the living and the skals, do you?
We are God's children, Dr. Reid. One and all. And he's determined to save us.
Harriet, Miss Jones, has been behaving in a most violent manner. She's going to need special attention.
That's precisely the reason I brought her here. To meet old Bridget. She's the guide Harriet requires.
Harriet is possessed by her hatred. You cannot let her roam free. She's dangerous.
She has joined her own kind, Doctor. Old Bridget is a saint to the younger skals, guiding them to salvation and peaceful existence.
I believe I've learned all I need to know. I'm certain you
Oh my
killed
God,
no
my
one, but
computer's
one day
noisy at the moment.
you'll cross the line.
Logic is a false prophet. Faith is the only path to salvation.
What do you mean?
We have been blessed with God's eternity. We are the instruments of his divine will. We shall feed the hungry forever and ever. Amen.
I haven't the luxury of being able to satisfy my hunger on staunch blood and lifeless flesh.
Give yourself over to God, Doctor. Expel your urges and kneel before the Lord in praise.
These urges. You know the hunger will never be satisfied.
I've come to embrace the everlasting craving. I have sworn to feed only upon the flesh of the dead. It is now my sacrament. Take, eat. This is my body. So saith the Lord.
Spare in every the piece you found. Turn. You sacrifice 500 experience in the process. You will heal through my blood. Embrace. I don't trust you. Oh my god. Everybody, I'll take a 5-minute break trying to fix my computer so it don't make that sound. Think about what you would answer. Spare, turn, or embrace. I will check if my be right back sign is in the way. And yeah, you would take embrace. Yeah, embrace. I also think embrace would be the nice thing to do. See, if we embrace now, we looked at him before. He gave us 6,000 experience. I'm not sure he will do it now, but I think we will use the dogs as our testing ground for what will happen when we kill people. So, the pillar of the area. So we're taking embrace, and I just hope it still gives us.
Believe your fairy tale, the good ghoul feeding upon the flesh of the dead, but I'm all out of innocence.
Do you question my faith, Dr. Reid?
Do you remember William? Oh, how his admiration for you was exceeded only by his hunger.
May his soul rest in peace.
A night will come, and you will suffer the same hunger. Someone who trusts you completely, a friend, will die never to wake.
You confuse your voracious appetite with my itchy hunger. I would never kill a friend, nor an innocent.
I believe you've discovered our defining difference.
No! No! Ah! Ah!
Can we take all the stuff there? Sell it? That would be nice. Did we get the 6,000 experience? That is the good question. Or should we have sacrificed 500? Let's see. Yeah. Rusty key. Rusty key for what? Let's go in here and look. He's now dead. And as soon as we sleep, can we get in there now?
Enter.
Nope. Locked.
It's
What about
locked.
that one? Still locked. Should we praise the other two women out here?
Another corpse thrown in the streets. Someone's playing a very sick game. I know this brooch. This is my mother's. A birthday gift from father.
Maybe my sister is not dead.
Street. That's near Poplar's district. Why would this man carry off my mother's brooch? I must go there.
It's your sister. You accidentally turned.
It's
Any
locked.
of this?
It's locked.
I don't know where we should use that.
Good evening, Mr. Throgmorton.
Dr. Reid, can I be of any assistance? Have you noticed anything suspicious lately?
Did you see what happened to him?
Actually, yes. He was thrown from the roof like a vulgar log.
Why is it that you sound so afraid?
You didn't see it. He was dead before he hit the ground. The strength required to do such a thing, well, it beggars belief.
Who could have done that?
Who? Well, a vampire, of course. Look, bite marks on the neck and lacerations here. There is definitely a vampire close by.
I don't know what you're talking about. I cannot mesmerize you, but we did go up one in mesmerize. And he is healthy. Anything new?
Goodbye. And good hunting, Mr. Throgmorton.
We cannot embrace him. We could embrace those, but I don't think we can do it in front of people.
Again? What do you want?
Did you see what just happened?
No, I didn't. And I don't care.
Really? Why is that?
Because this sexist pig is one of the 4 men who blacklisted me. Good riddance, if you ask me.
And nothing otherwise. Oh, yeah.
You speak of strikes and class enemy. Am I right to assume you're involved in trade union activism?
You bet I am. Well, I was. Nowadays, I'm just another worker blacklisted by the big companies.
You lost your job because of your beliefs.
Those bastards really hate a worker who refuses slave wages and unsafe conditions, especially when it's a woman.
Isn't the whole point of
Nothing
trade
wrong there.
unions to help workers in need? Why don't they support you?
A few nights back, I lost the money my companions had asked me to hide. With me and my sister being penniless, they thought I stole it.
What really happened?
I drank too much that night. Strange men saw me count the money in that bar. Some sort of militia in uniform. I'm sure they robbed me.
I would really like to mesmerize you,
I'll
but I
leave you
guess
for
it will
now.
have to wait.
Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
You again?
No, not
you
her again. Her sister.
Well, I'll leave you for now. Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
Oh, throat.
Glad to see you again, Mr. Reid.
So big difference in these two.
Did you
Nothing
see what
new.
happened?
No. I was coming back to the shelter from work when I heard an awful scream, and there was this man, dead, just in front of the building.
You saw nothing at all?
No, I told you, just that awful woman's scream.
A woman scream. Are you sure?
Of course. It was terrifying. I thought it was my sister, so I ran. But it was a man I've never seen round here before.
Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
Yeah. Guess we'll need to find a place to sleep. Hide and seek. Find the reason why the terrified young man is hiding in the sewer. What? I don't know why he's hiding in the sewer. Then I would have to go back down there. It says this district is still safe. I definitely don't know what happened with that person. I would like to figure out what happened to the scared man. But I guess that would mean I would have to talk to more people. But oh my god, we have a lot of experience. 8,825. Ooh, I missed this one. You.
How is London? I've not seen beyond these walls in such a long time.
Eternal gratitude for your protection, Master.
Master. Somebody has to know about that scared man. But who could I ask?
Distance echo.
Who would be willing to actually...
How is London? I've not seen beyond these walls in such a long time.
Hideout. Ooh, a new hideout. Blood sample. Still missing parts with that. Tiny. What about you? No, you don't need tiny. We can actually upgrade this to level 4. Increase the stun. Decrease stamina consumption. Or increase stun. Stamina, stamina. How much stun is this one? Stun 21, and that's actually extremely good. I actually think we'll keep on the stamina reduction. That means we can hit them more times. What the... 2 seconds. Weapon. Stun is only 15. Stamina is the same. Attack speed the same. And this had to add 6 stun points. Because I took stun and stun. So here I could take stun. Stun. If I can upgrade it. I need some common handle parts. But then it will be 3... like the other one, but 170. 6. So it is better, and it still has stun. It has the same stun, so if we take stun, there, get 2 more common handle parts, and get stun there, then it will be better, so we can save that. That is the bullet thingy. Good idea we went in here. Let's see what happens when we sleep. Oh my god, we can upgrade everything. Let's see. There's our ultimate. How much will it cost to upgrade our ultimate? 500 blood. $2,000. Why is it saying 0 out of 1,000? We have taken that. I think it would be a good idea for the bosses. I know it is a lot of experience. We still have all of these at level 1. So I think we should go to level 2. That's another 2000 per. Cost go down. Damage go up. We still don't have this one. So we could maybe take that. I know it's 1000. This one is the one we use the most. I would like... Which one is it? The one that increases how much blood we can have. That is our life. Increase your health. Increase your stamina. Increase your blood capacity. 600 there. I think that's fine. Goes up with 200. I think that's worth it. And increase our health. 5,000. We have 1200 points left. We could get another ultimate, but I like this one. Harder bite. Increase your life regeneration when using bite in combat. 5 extra %. I think that's fine. Confirm. Nice. Death of the Sad Saints. I'm not going to read all of this, but feel free to. I'll leave it there for a second. Oh, it's critical. We're not down to hostile yet. We can cure these two. They apparently got sick. I think it would be a good idea to cure people. But I really love that we have a hideout in here. It was kinda needed. What about you? Can you tell me about that man?
Looking for, young Ekon?
There is too much left unanswered. So many questions.
Get to know us. Spend time with us. And I may be willing to answer more questions.
Thank you, old Brit.
There's nothing more you can answer.
I hope we'll meet again.
Need to figure out about that scared person. But nobody is willing to talk to me about it. Wrong side of the place here.
Your spare little nice, eh? How is London? I've not seen the only one.
I'm not going in there again. She was too weird for me. I know that district is critical. You.
Sir, you have no idea what could happen to you if you stay here. Why don't you go home?
For fuck's sake, do I have to punch you in the face to make you disappear? Leave me be!
It's my duty to insist. Death lurks everywhere. I must ask you to go back home.
I'm safe here, don't you get it? I'm better off risking the flu than catching a bullet. Am I clear enough?
I see. Well, since you are obviously hiding from a threat,
Don't you have a safer place to go?
Do you think I'm stupid? The Night Asylum, the Turquoise Turtle, even Miss Gillingham's attic. I tried them all. No, this is my only chance.
You're healthy. Can I mesmerize? Oh. Quest be damned. F. More experience points for me.
Forgive me, Jack. If I had stood by your side, we both could have changed things for good round here.
Ooh, a new weapon. I don't think this area can suffer more. I know it can. Now let's go up and sleep another night. What the... It was up here. Around here. In here. I want to see... yeah, more experience. I cannot make any evil laughter. Not even if people pay me to. This one for self-healing. Can we upgrade that? Yeah, it costs 1300. So this one is one where we have to go either this way or this way. So either more cost. What the? So this one we will heal instantly for 200 and regenerate for the rest, I think. And this one will increase the cost, lower the recovery time, but increase the instant health. Okay. No, confirm. Anarchy in the UK. What? Everybody died? Because we got down to hostile. No news from the Eastern Ducks. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oops. Yeah, it was a lot of experience we lost there. But, well, we had to see what happened. District hostile. Yep, I don't think we'll be going back here anytime soon. So we got this one. Only problem is that these... even though they have good damage... Oh yeah, these one can get blood points. increased damage stealth. So you can actually get plus 40% damage on top of 385. But I like the mace thingies. We just need to get 2 more handle parts. Well, let's see if we survive trying to get back to wherever we need to be. So, but now we know we need to keep a balance. We would like to kill as many of these people without getting it down to that critical point. Where was it? The arrows. On the other side, I think. Yeah. Looking forward to see what happens when we go out here. But we are now level 20. We have much more health than we have anything else. Dum, dum, dum. We still have hide and seek. Find the reason why the terrified young man the terrified young man is dead. Everybody is dead. Oh, there's a rusted key. 350 shillings. And another blood sample. Nice. So we now have 2 blood samples. We definitely need to go back to the hospital now. So everybody is dead. It means all the fun... What? Yes, let's just continue this way-ish. Can
It's
we...
locked, all right.
No, that's locked.
It's locked, all right.
Those are still there. The newspaper said something about everybody being evacuated, but they were still there. I like that those are no problem anymore. So the area is unstable, but maybe it will be a nice place to harvest experience. Oh. They still damage a lot when they finally hit me. But not really anything that should be a big problem. Oh, that's that level 22 again. That's the wrong way. I think we have to go through that area. But we did came that way from... Oh, now we can go through here. Over the bridge. Come on, over the bridge. We're still at Northern Docks. Hospital was all the way over here. Have some we can talk to. Lady Asperg, doctors. Red Rivers. Have to go. More or less. Where are you? Let's go in here. Wrong way.
Want some of this?
Come on. Trying to keep an eye out for common handle parts. Do not look like we got any. Let's see. There. There. We are now at the dock. Instead of western docks or northern docks, we then have to get either over there. We could go back there and up there. Can we do that? This is the right way. Trying to see if we can find that vampire thing.
Lively! It's up to us!
Hit the thingy.
Find his teeth! Roast it alive!
Dum, 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 dum. I like that there's a big difference on ordinarily vampire hunting people and people that has nothing to do with anything, but yeah. If you kill those, everything just stops working. That one, thank you. Somewhere around here. Oh, in here.
29 Pretty Orchard Street. This is it. What's in there for me? There's been a
Hopefully
fight
some
here.
handle parts. Yep. Kind of a big fight.
This window was shattered with violent force. Someone's been pulled through it and dragged through the street. Who could have done that?
You don't want to know. Trust me. You just want to take all the money and go back to your little hospital with all the blood samples and stuff. Even though I am a bit curious.
Where does this blood trail lead?
To the end of the blood trail? Come on, you're a doctor, you're a man of science. You should know that. That was kind of an easy question. Those are locked.
I said stay away, sir!
Why should I stay away? And how did he shoot through his own man and hit me? Shouldn't he have hit his own man in the back?
It's a killer!
Seriously, I can't stop looking at reflections in the games I'm playing since the live stream we were watching. It's actually quite annoying. But as an example, this water here I see a fine reflection of that, but that's in my point of view. Looking this way, you don't even see there's water. Damn, live stream. We have to find the vampire. We could look up here, but I don't know why. I feel like down here might be a better bet, a safer bet. Could go over there. Is that side of the river is technically in the searching, so we can try. Oh, we at the Pembroke Hospital. You know what? Let's analyze those.
Hello again,
What
Mr.
about
Blight.
you?
Good evening, Dr. Reid. You doing your rounds as usual?
Ooh, well, this is like the main
Goodbye, Mr. Blight.
area, so there's no reason. A game named Raft. I have seen Crowjack play a teeny weeny bit, and I believe it's Claire Savon. I've seen play a little bit of it as well before full release or newest update or whatever. Don't know much about it, and I don't think I will have the money to actually get it. I think I will focus more on these types of games in the future, simply because Tomb Raider was the first real game I played. You know, adult-ish game, or what we should call it. I love those games that have a little bit of puzzle and a little bit of mystery. Where is my? There should be like this research thingy. Where's my research thingy for the blood? Is it at this one? Oh yeah, analyze. So that gave me another serum. Recycle, 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 recycle. I wish I could recycle or something those ones. Can I now? No. Damn it. What if I go out here? I would like to upgrade the new weapon. You.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice,
Yeah.
Dr. Reid. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
For me, it looks too simple for me to enjoy it. I don't know if that's the right way to put it. Common handle part. He only has one. Damn it. So I can sell that. I don't want to do that. I can sell that. I do want to do that. I don't want to sell that. But I do want to sell that. Just to get some more money. Okay. Could I not destroy these? There's some screws, there's some tiny, there's some trigger, shotgun shells, bullets. So I'll still need one handle part. I'll try again. We had some stuff. I think it's first time I've actually seen anything we couldn't dismantle. Yeah, recyclable. No. Then we have those. And we still need one more common handle part to get that upgrade, which will make it better than that one. Well, let's talk to Dr. Whatever, so we can continue.
Jonathan, at last. I've been worried sick. Have you solved the case of our poor Sean Hampton?
Don't worry, Edgar. The reputation of Pembroke Hospital is secure. Sean Hampton was not the guilty party.
Is that true? Oh, good news. Good news indeed.
My little bro asked me if Raft is a good game. I told him to save some money and head the crew to get the to speaking bad. Get the crew 2. Oh, the crew 2. It's such a fantastic game. You know, you have planes, and I've not really used to planes. And you know, you have cars, a lot of cars. It's the truth. There's a lot of cars and motorcycles. Don't ask me why I talk like that. Yeah, I have the game. I got it from Vicious, and we have played it a little bit together. And I'm going to ask him if it's okay if I stream a little bit of it. Maybe just some road trip or something like that. Show off some of the stuff, because we're playing it together, so everything I do will give me some followers, which progresses me in the game compared to him. So either I should convince him to play it online with me for a stream for an hour or so, just to show the game. One of the original games we played here on the channel was The Crew, so yeah, the new update DLC was released. So we had plans on doing some streams or doing some recording without sound when we were playing, and then make, you know, when you make that perfect turn or something like that, I cut those things together. So of course when I record the sound is on, but when I edit it, because I speak Danish when I play with him and we're not streaming or recording, then cut all of the talking out and just have the reactions to these turns and stuff.
What do you know of the Ascalon Club?
Not as much as I would like. There have always been rumors about a secret society of vampires operating in the interests of the British Empire, though I've never met a member.
Yeah. But I can warm-heartedly recommend the Crew 2. It's very different from the first Crew game, but yeah, I'm not totally on board with the changes, and I don't hate them, so it's kind of like a blah thing for me, but yeah.
Do you think Lady Ashbury would know of them?
Jonathan, our beloved lady is not one for social dalliances, nor the assemblies of dark orders. She's a woman of superior taste and selective acquaintance.
I crossed paths with one. A terrifying creature going by the name of Fergal. He was sent by the Ascalon Club to exterminate the skals of the East End.
By the stole, Jonathan. If vampires are eliminating their own progeny, then dark times are upon us. Darker than I've ever witnessed.
I found Harriet Jones. She's much the same old, embittered woman she was, only she's been made a skal. Her transformation did not go well.
Incredible. Well, why not bring her here? We could learn so much by studying her condition. It would be fascinating.
I doubt that. She can barely move. Perhaps we could learn more about the degeneration of skals.
Perhaps. But she could also belong to a new species. We know so little of the laws that dictate vampire reproduction.
Oh, yeah. I'm totally with you there, Rito. Raft, I don't think I could play that for 10 hours. Maybe 1. 2 maybe. So the new changes with the islands and stuff, maybe 2. 3 at most, I think. For me, personally. The crew, if you like to customize cars, bikes, nowadays boats, planes, they have Formula 1 in the game now. And they are talking about adding more stuff. So they have all the same stuff, more or less, than the Crew 1 with all DLCs except for the police stuff. But all the off-road types, monster trucks, racing types, plus a lot of new ones, plus some types of planes, some types of boats. I believe it's 2 different types of planes, 2 different types of boats. Have a lot more vehicles altogether, and they keep adding more. I don't have the season pass thingy, so I don't have everything, but I would like to get everything if I decide to use it for streams. Otherwise, I don't care that much. Right now, I'd rather have the new Shadow of the Tomb Raider and stuff like that. Yeah, a lot more.
Were there any studies made by your order on the subject?
Not that I'm aware of. I will transmit your discovery to the Brotherhood's primate. He will be delighted.
Let's go back.
Does the name Old Bridget ring any bells?
I've never heard of her. Why? A patient of ours? I must confess, I don't know them all.
No, it's just someone I recently met. A fascinating woman. I had thought
That was fascinating.
Perhaps.
By the stole, Jonathan, you've met another vampire. I would appreciate an introduction, if that's the case.
It's not a vampire, and she
pleasure as
don't like
always,
to
Edgar.
be introduced to you. Well, that was one. There was one more that was... Head out. Lady Ashbury. She's probably outside like always. I still have not gotten the advanced medicine stuff, so we cannot heal the rest of the people. Lady Luck. Lady Unluck. There.
It is good to see you again, Jonathan. How are you?
I'm
I'm
better
good,
than
thank
one
you.
might expect, Lady Ashbury. Dr. Swansea has asked me to investigate the recent disturbances in the hospital caused by skals.
Really? What do you mean?
I discovered the most intriguing skal. An elderly woman answering to the name of Old Bridget, and a man who helps them remain hidden in London.
Old Bridget? Peculiar name. I've never heard of her.
According to old Bridget, skals can lead a peaceful existence like us. They are even able to nourish themselves by feeding on corpses and the flesh of the dead.
How vile. Please, Jonathan, let's change the subject.
Skals of London have gone into hiding. Both mortals and immortals plot their extermination.
Yes. Skals are the orphans of the Vampire Society. They are the shame of their genitors, a disgrace to the vampire that created them.
Few of the channels I've been following up playing No Man's Sky. I did look on it, but man, it does cost a lot to me. Well, I have actually not looked at it yet. My economically situation is like I look at what is coming in the future and what can I get, and I have to save up for one game at a time. So I decided on well, the new Tomb Raider. It didn't have a name at that time. Was mentioned to be rumored to be released in quote 2 of 2000 and second, 4 parts of a year, second part of last year, and then nothing new, and then it was 2018. So last little bit I've been saving up for that game. I actually thought it would be around summer, but well, coming out now. I think it's because they've been waiting for that ray tracing thingy.
There is something ominous closing around me, Lady Ashbury. Something spies upon me from the shadows. Something cruel and wicked.
Whatever do you mean, Jonathan?
It's almost the same as the biggest version of Tomb Raider that I can get my hands on. Currency, not the one with the statue. So Tomb Raider, the biggest version they have on Steam, cost $89 because you get some percentage when you buy, the deals they have. And that is 665-ish. 55, it's 410 Danish. That is a lot. Who's the real killer?
If Sean Hampton and Harriet were not the guilty parties, then who? I saw the bodies and the blood.
Your rebirth has not gone unnoticed, Jonathan. Be extremely careful. If you get in the way of an immortal's plans.
Oh, they were not even willing to talk to me about prices. They only have listing. I thought it was a mistake because they are starting at 6,000, and then the Aces, which is the company that sells the most in Denmark, cost 8,100. So I thought it was a mistake that it was the 10i. They don't have on the homepage the 10i's pricing yet, and no mention of the 10i at all. Even though those two, the 80 and the 80 Ti, are the ones you can pre-order now. And no, not 2080 and 2080 Ti. Yeah, the 2070. They don't have any prices. They are not willing to talk about it. They cannot inform me if it has the same release date. Anything. They don't want to talk to me. Well, I then mentioned to them that I'm a YouTuber and a Twitch streamer, a small one, But I have over the last 2 years spent, because most of Vicious parts is bought from them, they don't have to know that it's not me that paid for it, but I've spent more than 20k over the last 2 years. So why they wasn't willing to what is called to inform me about this, when now I'm looking to spend somewhere between 5 and 10 more thousand. But they were not willing to do it, and I asked to be sent to a manager. The manager said, well, we're not going to talk about it. It's the all the way up from the top in the company. They don't want us to talk about it. So I am wondering if I should find another company, because I love their service. I love how things normally work. Yeah. I know that there's people spending more than 20,000 per order. I know there's people that build those super awesome looking computers with multiple graphics cards and they don't really have water cooling stuff, but you know the kind of computers I'm talking about. But they're not willing to say one word to me about stuff, and that pisses me off. I'm wondering if RTX will be the next big step for YouTube, because it's not your monitor that is not able to display, as you could see when you saw the live stream. I guess you don't have a 4K monitor that supports something that's not even mainstream yet, but you could see the difference when they turned it on and off. So I think it will be the next big step. Being early out could give me an advantage. Having playing games like the new Battlefield 5, Tomb Raider, which I'm wondering if I should get for computer and get one of those graphics cards, so people can see the difference. All of this stuff, it's a lot of money to invest, but I think it could be a good investment. Especially if they didn't mention the new 2060, if there's ever going to be one, and if it's half RTX and all of that. But as soon as it becomes more mainstream, more people will have it in a couple of years. But being early on stuff like this could be very good. So wondering if I should go with the 70 series to save some money, or go with an 80 or 80 Ti to have something that lasts longer. When I can get my hands on it. They have, however, changed from 5 of the Nvidia cards listed as being available around the 22nd. So apparently they don't have them the days that, well, I guess Nvidia shipped them a couple of days before, and then it will take some days to arrive. It's in Norway, by the way. So it's a web shop, but their storage is in Norway. Yeah. It's going to be taking some time to ship around, you know. But they've gone from 5 expected to be delivered to have raised that to 100 last I was in looking. The only reason to get 100 GPUs home of a 80 series is because people have ordered it. And I think that the reason for them not listing any TIs or any 70s is because the TIs are going to be too expensive for most people. But some people might hold off to try and save up for it. And 70 is... Well, the rumor is that it will be out a month later than the rest. So only listing the high-end 2080 with a price will make more people ordering that. And the only reason to go from 5, they normally don't have the high tier cards more than... I think the highest I've seen was when the TI series, the 1080 Ti was launched. I believe they had 20 of the popular cards, like what are they called? They're called EVGA, Aces, and MSI. 100 cards. It's like what? 10, that's 80, 800,000. I don't believe they have ordered that. I believe people have ordered it, so they had to raise it. 800,000 in GPUs. Oh my god. Of course, there's tax and stuff like that. It's not because Nvidia is earning all the money, but still, the shop is probably earning a good deal of money on that. Yeah. Well, if I didn't do the YouTube stuff and thought it would be a good investment, I would wait. Christmas next year, maybe. The drivers would be more up to date. Yeah, summer could also be an idea, but, well, I could also wait to around my birthday, but nobody in my family could give me that card. That's around March. But I was thinking about maybe saving up, see if I can get the TI to March next year. Because then the channel will be 2 years old. But my problem is I think a lot of channels will at that point, depending on which games will come out the next half year. But I think a lot of people on YouTube and Twitch will switch to these new cards if the quality really is that much better. As they showed in the... Hey, you heard all the influencers they were talking to. Almost everybody was talking about pre-ordering. Or, I will buy it when I get home-ish. That was the feeling I got from them, so, yeah. Other YouTubers are thinking the same way as I am, so...
Do you suspect someone?
I don't know, Jonathan. I steer clear of vampire politics, especially whilst hunters roam the city's streets.
Well, it's not really because I could afford it, but if I can put a maximum. This is me taking everything that I normally spend a little on. We are talking less for my savings for games. It means longer time to save up for new games. Taking money from that, taking money from everywhere where I can. I could maybe get 1,000 a month. But with my expected pricing between 13 and 15,000, it will still take me 13 to 15 months to get the TI card. So...
Goodbye for now, my lady.
Well, nothing more to talk to her about. Nope. So we could go back here. It will be on that side of the river. You haven't got new stock, have you?
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
I'm thinking about going up spending the stuff,
I'd like to see your goods.
the points we have,
choice, Dr.
to see if he got new goods, so we can upgrade that before we continue. Yeah, he still don't have a normal common. We only have 820, so I'm not sure we can actually upgrade anything. I know there's other shops we can run to, but I got lost. Yeah, if we can just sleep-ish and then get back there, That would be perfect. Oh, if I could take my food money. If I didn't need to eat, if I was a vampire, I could take... Oh, my sister still needs food, so that's only 1k more, but technically if I could take the entire food budget, it would give me 2k. We can take Big Thirst. Blood absorption. Which will give us more blood. That could actually be a good one, and only 300. Then I could get around 3k a month. That would help a lot. I would like these. Oh, I can craft them. Something wrong here. Oh, let's... Who is it we need to treat here in this area? So this area I would like to get as high as possible. So we need... You need more against fatigue. Headache. Headache. He's now triple. And he's unknown. This is really getting weird. Maybe it's like you press and you hope for the best when you try to cure them. Until you cure one and then... Oh, this was the actual recipe. That would be weird, but... You.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
What? Eat rats? Yeah. Let's try to give her that.
Do you require my services, Miss Howcroft?
My condition cannot be understood by you, mortal. This curse is beyond your science.
Well,
give medicine.
Until the day science finally admits failure, please accept this little contribution.
Thank you, Doctor. Your efforts are admirable, though laughable.
Personal question, any new?
Tell me, Thelma, why do you feel so attached to Mr. Elwood? Why him?
I'm not sure, Doctor.
Why does it feel like we have been through this?
We've both suffered so much. He's the only mortal I find interesting.
Would you say you and Mr. Elwood are romantically involved?
No. No, Thomas is a delicate soul. Even though he disguises it. But I am not the woman he needs. No, for I am a vampire, Doctor.
Just
do you
saying
plan
that
to make
that's what
him
you are.
a vampire too?
Of course not. How could I inflict my curse on anybody else? I'm not that cruel, Doctor.
I don't know if you have the same thing in...
nocturnal activities.
Yeah, I actually don't think if it's in any other place. I believe they have it in Norway, Sweden. You know, the confirmation thing, you turn a certain age, you talk to a priest, you confirm that you are Christian. So we gave her, so she's recovering. Him, he needs one for fatigue still. I'm pretty sure we had cured him. Maybe some of them is getting
Good
ill
evening,
again.
Mr. Elwood.
Evening, Dr. Reid.
Goodbye
You are
for now,
healthy.
Mr. Elwood.
Don't want to talk more to you. Oh, this was the wrong way. Dum 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 dum. Oh,
It's locked.
you're locked now.
How can we be sure we're making a difference?
You're healthy. You need against headache.
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reid. Can I be of any help?
My mother did help me on the money back then, but now I'm an adult, so I cannot go to ask her to help me out with this and that. Totally understand. Well, when my mom returned from her travels,
I would have been
she
confused
went to
if anyone
Cuba
other
and then
than you
somewhere
asked that
else
question,
because
Dr.
of
Reid.
one guy.
But your help is welcome.
When she returned home, she said, "Oh, I will help, I will help, I will." I haven't gotten any help. I told her what it would cost.
There is no
But,
shame in helping each other.
Apparently that was a bit too much.
Many doctors I have known are too cynical to think that way.
Well, that is the plan, Rito. Sorry for the silence for a second there. I thought it's so long since I indulged myself in a second glass of rum and coke. So today we are going to get a second glass of rum and coke. Well, not to be mean toward my mom or something. I did ask my mom for help. Last year, I wanted to give my daughter the computer last year. I don't know if you remembered. I did talk about it a bit. But there was no help from anybody in my family. I told everybody I was short a little bit and I would like to give my daughter this computer, and I was thinking maybe it could be a present from all of us, but nah. Well, at least I have the sour now.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
That's still. Oh, it's open now.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
Well, you still need more medicine,
Do
apparently.
you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
You are not a burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
Can we talk more now? Nope. No.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
I'm alright.
What is wrong with him, and why do he keep getting more and more sick? So we need Oswald Thatcher and Dr. Conrad somebody. Who's that? Unknown person? An unknown person? I thought we had met everybody.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reid.
Always a pleasure to meet a colleague, sir. Especially when he was supposedly dead.
A colleague? Are you a doctor too?
Not anymore, sir. I used to be Dr. Rakesh Chadana. Now, I'm just Mr. Chadana, pawnbroker and humble guardian of this morgue.
What do you mean, you used to be a doctor? Was your license revoked?
No, sir. It is just that I like to be precise. I run a little pawn shop while taking care of the dead. But I used to be a real doctor.
Ooh, that's
Please
straight.
show me what you have to sell.
Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really. but I'm sure they can be useful.
Not really. Can I? I cannot even go to sell stuff. You know what? Let's buy as much as we can. Confirm. Yeah, I think it's faster doing this way. Probably not. Maybe not. Oh. We bought everything from him, we still have 300.
Tomorrow, more bodies will arrive and then sadly depart. I'm managing a train terminal, not a morgue. Good evening, Dr. Reid. Such a pleasure to see you again.
What kind of super person is he going to be? Yeah, the amount of drugs dumped on him is insane. Maybe he did drink his job. Let's see here.
Do you need medical attention?
Well, the proximity of the dead is not the most healthy company, even if the quiet can be appreciated.
He's
Don't
weird.
take too many risks with your health, Mr. Chidana.
He is kind
None
of
of
creeping
us
me
are
out.
immune to this disease.
And I think he's
That's
Indian.
a good thing.
But he could also be
Death and
Pakistani.
disease is a constant reminder of our mortality. But you have my thanks, Dr. Reid.
Are you afraid or uneasy being surrounded by so many corpses?
Why should I? These bodies are empty vessels. Flesh left to decay. Poof. No soul anymore. All gone.
Poof. Seriously? Poof. It's the comment of the day.
An interesting point of view. And quite an exotic one, too. Most people fear, or at least have a respect, for dead flesh.
Sir, as a medic during the war, I learned to face my death and the death of others. It's the pain we have to tame, not death itself.
Kind of true.
How did you get this job?
After I left the army, I worked as an undertaker down by the docks. A dangerous place with many an unpleasant business there. Milton Hooks helped me get a job here.
Down by the docks, where we totally did not somehow kill everybody.
Have we met before?
I don't think so, sir. Why?
When we first talked, you said you were glad to meet me since I was reported dead.
Funny story, sir. Your sister came here a few nights ago. You were missing, and she was looking for your body. She must be very relieved now.
I'm not sure, but somebody thinks
You work
she's
here
dead.
alone? Yes, very easy work, sir. All I have to do is watch a few bodies. The situation was very different when the main morgue was still open.
Why do you have to watch these bodies?
Because these poor fellows have no names. We keep them in case someone comes looking for the missing. Sadly, very rarely happens.
Why close the hospital's main morgue?
It was for sanitary reasons after the beginning of the epidemic. Cadavers had to be moved to the nearest mass grave.
Yep. Mass graves can be good for some things.
Since you're not afraid of dying, do you believe in life after death, Rakesh?
No. I believe we must do all the good we can while alive. For our time is short, and the obstacles are endless.
Do you think you would enjoy immortality as a concept?
I don't think so. Don't mistake me. I love life, and I'd like to live a long life. But everything has to decay, sir. Even goodwill.
Well, Although I'm not that sure it's Indian anymore, because most of them believe in reincarnation, as far as I know, and hope to be cows or something like that. If you're Indian, please tell me if I'm wrong. But I believe that is the whole thing with the holy cows. Even though it's very long since I have read up on anything like that.
Do you really believe goodwill cannot last?
As I said, sir, everything decays. If I was to never die, goodness, I would be bored or worse. And I like to be helpful, sir.
Quite depressing, wouldn't you say?
Yes, but the good news is we'll all die before losing our humanity, sir.
Well, who is it? It's it's a Mexican guy from America. Fluffy Gabriel Iglesias. Yeah, reincarnation. Gabriel Iglesias has a very good joke in one of his shows. He has just been in India. And they drive by a person who is a person who's dead. Nothing. They're just nothing about stopping and looking or anything. Just driving by. Then they come to a cow who stands in the middle of the street. No honking, nothing. Everybody just stops. The cow's just there, and everybody's just patiently waiting for this cow to go. And Gabriel Iglesias says something about, can we drive around it? No. Can you honk at it? No. Well, back there was a dead guy. Just drove past him. It could be him. So I'm not good at retelling jokes, but that joke, I love it. Other one he tells, I believe it's also Gabriel Iglesias, who tells one about you have never seen an Indian bank robber. That after we are done here, Rito, if you have the time, go on YouTube and see if you can find Gabriel Iglesias Indian bank robber thingy. Yeah, it is so fun.
So you're ready to die?
No, I am not. I don't fear death, for I won't see it. What troubles me is the pain my death will inflict to those I know.
You're a wise man, Mr. Chidana.
No, Dr. Reid. I am a foolish man. But I like to think otherwise.
What the? You are weird.
A pawnbroker? I expect you get all types of people here.
Yes, sir. All kind of people. For I sell all kind of goods.
Who comes here to trade with you? It's very unhygienic, even unsafe. Diseases can spread. For the customers, for the hospital.
I'm very cautious, sir. I've been a doctor, remember? And all my clients are good people. In fact, I think I only know good people.
Then you're naive.
What kind of goods?
With the quarantine,
my teeth would hate me,
easy to buy things.
and I would get a lot of
So
pain, I think.
I exchange.
But I could eat some tacos.
Some people sell, some others buy. I like to help.
You are totally weird. You're creeping me out. Go away.
Goodbye, Mr. Chidana.
It never ceases to amaze me how you, the dead, seem peaceful and lost.
Isn't this a totally new area? Have things really changed that much? See, the weird thing is I could see something. It looks like it's shining in there. I don't know if it's just from the light. just need a teeny weeny common handlebar. Yeah, sorry for running around in this mode, but trying to find the last couple of people I haven't cured yet. Oh my god, if we get 20 mesmerize, we could try to mesmerize the other vampire. So he's the unknown doctor.
Good evening, sir.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reid has joined us. I can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes.
I think it's that one, yeah.
Before, at the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippett, yes, I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
Yeah, I can actually use my chief for that.
Do you need any medical assistance yourself, Doctor?
Sure.
Yes, indeed. But don't worry, I am perfectly capable of taking care of myself.
I have no doubt about it, but you are still ill all the same. Please, take this medicine.
I appreciate your concern, Dr. Reid. To be honest, I just did not take the time to diagnose myself.
Life in London.
You're exhausting yourself, Corcoran. Maybe you should think about preserving your strength.
No. We must keep on healing all those poor souls. We are the last rampart before chaos. Once more, unto the breach.
You've nothing to prove, Dr. Tippett, to anybody. And we all praise your experience. Please, have some rest.
I am perfectly fine, and I am not too old for this job.
I'm not saying that. Stop being mad at me.
What is the Pembroke Hospital situation? And please, speak freely.
This hospital is not exactly the best of London. I'm sure you are used to working in a better environment.
It's more than enough. In any case, the personnel of a hospital are much more important to me than the building.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reid. This hospital does not lack talented people. It just lacks hope.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good, and others are not so good. But during this troubled period, there is no time for slander. I prefer to focus on the positive character traits.
Tell me more about cherished people, then.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. A clever and cheerful woman.
You really seem to admire her skills.
I'll go even further. If she was a man, she would be a damn fine practitioner.
Yeah, back then women wasn't doctors. They were nurses.
Any opinion about the management?
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve, but I must admit he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah, yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
Don't get me wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office now and again.
Sorry. He has a relationship with the vampire, I think. About your medical error.
Corcoran, I want you to tell me about Mr. Connor. How did he die? What happened?
He was my patient. He died because of my mistake. That's the blunt truth.
What was the nature of the mistake?
It was a twofold error. My diagnosis was wrong, and the administered dosage was too strong.
Who was this patient?
I don't know. Some sick man from the docks, maybe a fisherman. I had no time to talk with him. No one claimed a body.
Why not stop practicing?
Are you mad? I killed that man, I admit it, and it won't happen again. I have saved so many lives since then.
Well, should we cover for him? I think we should. This is the main area in the game, so I think we will try to keep everything high here and then kill off people in other areas. So I think we will cover for him.
I will cover for you, Dr. Tibbets, by keeping what happened to Mr. Connor to myself.
I don't know what to say, actually. I can't exactly force you to become my accomplice.
You didn't force me. This is my decision to make. I believe you're still of use to the hospital, considering the situation.
Then I can make you this promise. As soon as the epidemic is eradicated, I will resign.
Ooh, that's some. The investigation is complete. Oh.
What will you do after your resignation? Do you have a plan?
I always fancied visiting Cyprus. Such a beautiful island. I could buy a house there by the sea, read poetry, and wait for death.
Unless I kill you first. No! Wrong button. Release. Right.
Good evening, Dr. Tibbets.
I wanted to see how high he was.
Any good news to share?
He is only 2, so we could technically do it. But see, the problem is, he's under recovery.
Goodbye, Dr. Tibbets.
Not fully healed yet. Did you get new stuff? That was the important stuff to figure out.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reid. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
No, I want that. Thank you. And then I want to find the last 2 people that is sick. Oh. There's one down there. Then there should be 1 left in this area. Not you. You.
Good evening.
Evening, Dr. Reid.
There.
Do you need medical attention?
Don't get me wrong, sir. I'm grateful for what you've done, but I've never felt comfortable with doctors.
I'm certain you have your reasons. But let me assure you, I'm not like other doctors you may have consulted with.
It is true. You risked your life to save me, after all. It would be impolite to refuse your counsel.
There.
Goodbye, Mr. Thatcher. Try to take care of yourself.
I am not responsible for everything back.
There should be... No, that was everybody. Healthy, healthy, healthy. Recovering, healthy. Recovering, healthy. Healthy. Recovering, recovering. Healthy. Recovering, healthy. Healthy. And recovering. So this area, as far as I know, it is the area you always return to. This area we were too quick. It is now 0 and everybody is dead. This area, there's still a lot of people. We have killed 1. Why is it gone all the way down to hostile? Is that because we killed people here? And this area we have not been yet. So we might return here. For some reason everybody we cured are sick again. Maybe that is because we killed off this. Or maybe not. So But I will begin to end here. Next time we will go back here, try to save this area before everybody dies. And we will of course continue with the quest line. Let's see, it is midnight here and I need to go to sleep. Good night, wolf and people. Good night, Rito. And yeah, it was the same for me. It's only around 23, so 11. But I am ending it here. The reason I wanted to cure as many people as possible and see if I could get that part was so we could upgrade and be ready for next time. Tomorrow I will hopefully be able to stream some... what is it called? Yeah, I'm tired. Tomb Raider, the 21st thing. You're welcome, Rito. But I have to go visit Vicious first. Maybe I will stream early. I don't know. We'll see. Get that. Get more stun points. So now you're the same as the other one, but a higher damage. Still cannot see what I need for these. Oh, never mind. Yeah. I will just take a quick look and see if there's anybody we can raid. Dum dum. Oh, I hate using twits and that. Give me a second here. Let's see if we can raid anybody. Please don't have sound. There. No, not really. Well, that'll be it. Thank you so much for watching. And I really hope everybody enjoyed.